Preview.
Hi, my name is Lizette Sayas and I'm the founder and creator of Successfuly, an online community and marketplace for people that are passionate to pursue their dreams. Today's session we have Humberto Gurmilan, who is the founder and director of the Gurmilan Foundation. He's created an organization to help people with disabilities. He's also an Emmy award-winning journalist and producer. You're also the author of the book Desde mi silla, which means from my chair. Which your story also has been featured in film festivals, and you're also a life coach and a mentor and helping a lot of people.
That's a lot. That's a lot of things now.
That is a lot, and that's
Yes,
the reason why
you.
you're here.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here, so happy to chat with you.
Thank you so much. You know, I really want to share that you are the reason why I'm creating Successfully. Is meeting people like you that have such passion and drive and that are working very hard to pursue dreams, work with a purpose, and also to make a difference to help other people. But also you're very true and you work really honest with people to help. So I find a lot of inspiration in your story. You have a tremendously impressive background. So you're the reason why I'm inspired to create this.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Well, I would like to talk a little about your story. A lot of people are not familiar with your story, so I know it starts with an accident, but please share it with us.
Thank you. I have a very long story, but it's really like a simple story of having a big challenge in your life and overcoming it. I have been blessed to have a great family and great support group around me, so I've been blessed with that. I was hurt surfing in 1994, practicing my favorite sport, which was surfing. And I suffered paralysis from my chest down. I'm a quadriplegic after the accident. And obviously that changed my life completely. I was only 15 about to turn 16. So if you can imagine, it was a very difficult time for me. And obviously for my family, it flipped our world upside down. So there were a lot of changes. But thanks to the strength of my family, my mom, my dad, my brother, and my sister, and us having a lot of faith, and great friends, we were able to pull through and eventually reestablish our life and our journey. I had dreams of becoming a sportscaster before my injury. I had dreams of being a journalist in sports, and obviously all those dreams were derailed after the injury. And obviously I also forgot about surfing because for me that was impossible after the injury. I had to learn how to live a different life, a different way of living. But again, because of the support that I had, I was able to go back to school. I finished high school, I finished my degree in college in communications, and eventually I started thinking, no, maybe I can be a journalist again. Mm-hmm. I graduated from San Diego State and with a degree in communications, and eventually at the age of 25, I realized and accomplished my dream of becoming a sportscaster. And I was a sportcaster for 14 years for local station, Telemundo local station. And I did great things and had an amazing time covering sports, big fights, soccer games, football, baseball. It was an amazing experience. And fortunately, that experience opened my eyes to other aspects of working in the community. And now I have 3 years since I started and founded the Gurmilan Foundation, which empowers people with disability through scholarships. We also have some programs where we sponsor surf camps for kids with disabilities and other activities that we do in the community. And obviously for me it's a passion. It's an honor to be able to do that. And we're doing it because there's a lot of people that, like me, have injuries or have disabilities, but they don't have the support group that I had. And I had a lot of opportunities because of it, and now we're providing opportunities for people with disabilities.
And that was amazing because you were able to recognize the limitations that a lot of people don't have, and then you were blessed with your family and be able to get support, but you were helping people not just here in the United States, but also in Mexico. And that is amazing that you're doing that. How is it that you find that you're bringing or helping more people in Mexico to get more benefits?
Mm-hmm. I think, it's a big challenge because being a foundation that works across the border, that's always going to be a challenge. But for us, because San Diego and Tijuana here, this border region is so connected, for us it was a no-brainer. There's definitely needs for people with disabilities in the United States, but in Mexico is so much bigger. There's so much bigger needs, and it's more urgent. So we need to help our brothers and sisters down there in Mexico. So we kind of split on both sides of the border. But for us, it's a passion to be recognized as now the organization that helps people with disabilities in these both of these communities, and it's an honor, and it's wonderful.
No, it is truly amazing. So I want to talk a little bit about how you were able to come back to the waves, because that's something that I remember that I saw your postings online, and it was really amazing to see like you were able to confront the experience that started all, and now as far as your personal development. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, I obviously after my accident I didn't want to go back to. I mean, I thought about going to the ocean. For me, it seemed impossible. And one day we were recording a documentary that was inspired on my book with a few friends, and they told me that they were going to take me surfing. So we went surfing right at the same spot where I got hurt, and we were able to do it, and I was able to ride 3 or 4 waves. And it was difficult, it was nerve-wracking, but also it was eye-opening and inspiring. And it told me and it let me know that experience that, hey, you can do this if you want to. Eventually I surfed with Life Rolls On, which is an organization that does quality of life programs like taking people with disability surfing. I did it with them, and I saw the boards that they had adaptive. I also saw Jesse Billauer, who's the founder and inspiration to me. I saw him do it, and I said, hey, if other people are doing it, I can do it. So since then, now I have my surfboard, and I go surfing every once in a while. It's not as often as I would like to, but it's enough to treasure it, to value it, and really, re-energize.
And this led to your story, to your book?
That led to the story, which is about my journey from day one, the day of my injury, to the day that I go surfing again. So that's from my chair. That's about 14 or 15 chapters with anecdotes and stories about that journey and how I got back in the water after being hurt. And it took 18 years. It's 18 years of stories and life lessons in from my chair, which is also in English and Spanish. And that was what led to the documentary being made. It was inspired by that.
Yeah, I saw that it was also featured in some film festivals, so you got in recognition from your story. So that is amazing. That basically your story continues. You're sharing it and you're helping other people. So now you are a public speaker as well, and you're helping other people and mentoring to deal with challenges. Tell us more about that.
Well, I've been speaking in public since I got hurt. At high school was the first day that I ever went public speaking, and now I'm asked to go and share my story with people in the community. But I also try to help other people and coach either business entrepreneurs or anybody that wants to improve their public speaking. I'm a college professor of communication, so I teach oral communication and public speaking. So for me, it's easy now. Everybody has their own style of speaking. Everybody has their own way of doing it. But there are certain things that everybody should know, and I try to teach those to everybody. I do all sorts of mentoring because of the experiences that I've had, but one of my passions is helping people learn how to communicate appropriately, eloquently, so that they can improve their message and their brand and their business overall.
So that's what I wanted to invite you to be part of the Successfuly community, because I feel that you have so much to offer to our members. It's not about just mentoring. You can mentor a lot of people, helping with life challenges, but also you have a variety about how to publish your own book. So what do you see that you would like to contribute most in Successfuly?
I'm happy to just be on the platform because it'll allow me to network and to meet other people, but I would be happy to contribute to anyone's journey. I think I've gone through a lot, starting an organization, which is basically starting a business, publishing, public speaking. I have so many experiences and so much knowledge that I've gathered over the past 22 years that I'm happy to share it with other people. Obviously, to work together to enhance their project or their public speaking skills, whatever it is, or even just for me to share my story and inspire others. That's what I would like to have happen on Successfuly.
Perfect. So what is next for Humberto Gurmilan?
What is next? I think my goals continue to be to keep growing the foundation. I envision that someday we will have $10 million and be able to do even more great things. That's a goal. I also want to continue surfing because it's one of my passions. It's what helps my spirit. It's my connection to God. And so I want to keep doing that. And now I'm going into running for office locally because I want to improve my community that way as well. And I think there's a great opportunity to do it. So I'm running for school board pretty soon. And I'm getting into politics, which I know it's a whole different game. But I'm willing to do it because I like I said, I think I have quite a bit of experiences that I think are helpful for wherever I go.
Especially because your mission is to help people, and you're part of to contribute the system and understand the system's limitations and how to make it better. It makes sense to be part of it.
I think I bring, like you said, yeah, I think that's a perfect way of putting it. I think I bring a different perspective wherever I go, from being a person with a disability. And not that, everybody has challenges. Everybody has their own challenges. They don't have to be physical. Some of them are emotional. Some of them are financial. Some of them are, family, whatever it is. We all have challenges. But obviously having a big challenge and going through it and overcoming it, I can provide a lot of, insight to business and to personal, whatever it is, and I'm glad to help.
Perfect. I'm so excited to have you part of the Successfuly community. That it's really an honor and a pleasure. So if you want to learn more about Humberto's Gurmilan story and how to benefit from his services, please visit successfuly.com. Thank you so much, Humberto. It's been a great pleasure.
Thank you. It was awesome, and I know this community is going to grow. Can't wait.
Thank you. I'm excited too.